Turn your camera off, bro. Turn your camera off, Trav. Yo, this is Afi Kingdom. Good morning, Coffee with the King. What's going on, Vonnie? What's going on, Trav? What's going on, brothers? So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with the King, episode 7. Today, we're going to talk about how to self-motivate yourself. Now, we only going to get the real cats in here today. You know, what y'all think? Why? Why y'all think we only going to get the real cats in here, Vonnie? Trav? What's the common denominator here?
Not talking about women.
They don't like it, bro.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to join, and I just happened to had a time. I'm like, I got to get in on this, man. This all me right here, or this all us. But I know
Yeah,
I can definitely add something to this conversation.
yeah.
Yes,
These are the conversations I like, to be honest with you.
For sure, for sure.
I wish I could make people like what I like.
And to
But
be honest with you too, because I don't like, I just give it up to Afi. He got the best game on the internet. I don't claim to be that. I like to be the transparent person that shows my successes and failures as a regular person. So, you know what I mean?
that's what's up.
For
Well,
sure.
let's just get on the topic. Bonnie, you said you got gas for it. How to be self-made? What you got to say about that? How do we self-motivate ourselves? Or let me even say this for both of you guys: like, if we're going through a depression or we're going through a down moment, how do we get up out of that? To
I think part of self motivating yourself, man, is knowing who you want to be. You know, you can also know who you can be, but you got to know who you want to be, and plus, you got to have an imagination. You know, it's just like Diddy said years ago. You know, to believe in yourself, you got to be crazy. You got to be crazy to believe in yourself. So I think it all starts off with having an imagination. You know, because if you think about it, anybody that we idolize has been successful. Most people that have done things and just shook shit up and became successful and whatnot, they went against the grain. Everybody went against the grain. Everybody went against what they were told, but they got to where they was at because of their own imagination. So you kind of do got to be crazy to believe in yourself. I feel you got to be crazy to believe that you are going to be the best YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Trav, you got to be
best
crazy.
podcaster. You know,
Go
you
ahead.
know what, bro? Let me tell you a secret. See there, and I wrote this in my book, Keys to the Next Level. I mean, Keys to Your Future Self. That'll be out January 1st. Um, shit, lost my damn thought. Oh, yeah, you do got to be crazy. So look, so everything is like a process. Like at the end of the day, just like my book, Conversation with a Mind, right? Now, if I get enough status behind me, I can turn that into a movie. So it's like the whole, I don't know if you heard it, but the whole thing is like the soul talking to another soul, but that can be reenacted as in like a relationship metaphor, and at the end there be a reveal. So what I'm saying is that's an idea, but if I, what I'm saying, become like a social media staple guy or whatever, that project will pay for itself. They'll have that done for me, because not because I want to, because I'm Afi Kingdom. Just like Diddy. If Diddy, we ain't even gotta say Diddy, but just anybody. If somebody with they want to get a project done, it's gonna happen because it's them saying it. You know what I'm saying? They have the see. This is the thing, bro. We gonna teach this morning. Status is a code word for hard work. That's what status is. Because how do you get status?
Yeah.
Hard work. See, people look at status as just money. No. Status is hard work. It's not just, oh, I want status because I want to be glamorous. No, I want to put in hard work, but I also want the shit back.
Hey, real quick, Afi, so I don't lose it. You're right. But to be honest with you, that's why people want the blue check, because they want the status without the hard work. A lot of these things that people like idolize is because they want quickness. You know what I mean? So that's why people want the status and the celebrity and shit, because they think you can get it without hard work and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead. I just want to put that in there.
You know what I think about when it comes to that? Like, as far as people wanting success and shit overnight, man, like, it's real tempting in today's time. But the way I look at it, like, why would I go out of my way to buy some shit that I really can't afford now, designer or a luxury car? Because you gotta think about it. They're gonna always keep making this shit. So they're gonna always keep coming out with new shit. So you're not missing out on nothing. So why not just put your work in to get to where you need to be or where you want to be in the years to come? And that way,
Yeah.
once you get there, you'll be able to go to the auto show and be like, you know what, I want this shit right now. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Instead of trying to do the overnight shit, but that's just the times we live in, man. Everybody wants shit right there, right
Well,
now. So
You know what?
Real quick, Trav, and let me say this.
Okay.
People are being inspired by other cats' luck. Some of these niggas just get lucky, and you're basing your whole existence on chasing somebody who got lucky. Because there are people who got luck, but then at the same time, you don't know where they was at before, and you don't know where they're gonna go after you see their luck. So you may be like, damn, man, this dude did this and this, this and that. And you start watching him. He didn't fell off. You still obsessing over what he didn't did, and he ain't even here no more. What's going on, big bro, down worldwide?
Yeah.
Derek Dean, what's going on? You know,
that's a really good point that you said, bro, because like, you know, people don't understand, like, even when if you watch like professional sports, like if you watch the NBA, those are 300 guys, what, in a country of 330 million? Like, people don't even understand, like even just to make it to the NBA, what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, people don't have a realistic perspective on life. I went from entertainment to tech to engineering. People are usually trying to do the opposite. There's a reason why I did that. It's because when I was around that shit, I saw it's not what you think it is. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I went to something that's less glamorous, but takes more hard work, but I'm at such a more stable peace of mind because I enjoy the work. I enjoy what I do. And that's what it's going to take for you to get where you want to go. And I want it in a way where I can have peace of mind. I don't want to get it in a way I'm going to sell my integrity.
Right, man. Peace of mind is so important. Like, people don't understand. Like, you have to know yourself and what you can endure. So, you know, you must protect your energy because there's things that could be holding you down that you don't know. Just like people be saying, like, "Oh man, one day you're gonna have kids," and I'd be like, "No," and they'd be like, "Well, you just don't know. You ain't met her yet." Like, no, bro, because that's gonna you know. Do you know, like, when people think about they want kids, they think about cute clothes and what they gonna show them. That's it, bro. Like, I gotta stop my life for a kid now. Like, I can't get up and do these things. Like, that's my priority now. And I don't. Obviously, if I was in a situation where I was dating a woman and maybe she got pregnant and had a baby 9 months from now, of course I would handle it. You handle everything that comes at you, but I'm not voluntarily like falling in love and wanting a baby and stuff. No, bro, because that's a lot of time, and that's just a lot of attention that I gotta take off of from myself. So I feel like if I ever did have a kid, I would probably be a 60-year-old dude with a 25-year-old chick. And then just because I'm just chilling. Like, I don't even care if you like me for my money. I like you for your body. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a player. So people always look at it like, oh, what if this happened? Like, dude, I'm getting tight. So just because it's a 60-year-old simp and me and he getting whooped, that don't mean I'm gonna get whooped because I got game and I got experience. So that don't mean that ain't no chick ever gonna be able to finesse me out of no dough. Ever.
You know, I was just talking to a chick about this the other day. She was telling me like, well, you almost 40 now and you're gonna be waiting, how long you gonna wait? I'm like, shit, a man's biological clock goes far longer than a woman's biological clock. I got a long time. I got about another good 20 years. So long as I keep myself together, I keep myself in shape, I'm gonna always be able to get a young lady. And that's the way it's looking. Like, when I get to that point to where I say, okay, fuck it, I'm ready to, to supervise a family and kids and shit like that. Who else I'm gonna fuck with? I can't fuck with nobody my age. I can't even fuck with nobody my age now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to fuck with a young chick. So as far as like what you were saying, I feel like now's the time, man. I know for me, I have to be selfish. I have to be selfish, man. I have to be selfish with my time. I have to be selfish with my energy. I have to be and selfish with protecting my peace of mind, man, because everybody think they want what they want when a lot of motherfuckers don't even really know what they want. They being told what they want. People need to take the time out to be selfish, to get their mind right and establish themselves before they just start making decisions. That's why right now a lot of people's relationships, marriages, the shit should have ended at the first night, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of people just end shit and just doing shit just to be doing shit. So I agree with you, man. You gotta protect your peace of mind.
You have to, because it's energy pouring out. Like that's why I highlighted this comment from LDA. Get a nanny. That's an alternative, but guess what? I cannot have a kid and don't have to worry about taking care of a kid or paying for a nanny. So which one sound better to me? Have a kid, spend time with my kid, and pay for a nanny when I gotta do stuff, or just do stuff?
To be honest with you, I think the main point of everything we talk about is you got to know what you want and go after what you want. Because like what I might want is different from what you might want, but it's about what I want for myself and my integrity. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge people for if they want to live a different way than me. And I think that's the biggest problem with people in our society right now is we're watching too many other people instead of focusing on our own shit. Right. Like, bro, I really don't give a fuck about being around too many people. Like, because at this point, like, seriously, like this is like my frat, like small circle of friends. Like, seriously, like too many people. I don't want people over questioning my shit that's running well. I fucking can't stand that, bro. Like, right. I like people can come to me and they see what I do and they're like, okay, when they come to you, it's more attractive because then they like how you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't like when people come to me and are like I'll have people randomly hit me up, Trav, why do you do this sometimes? I'm like, nigga, why do you give a fuck like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't care. There's shit I can say about you, but I ain't saying it about you because I'm doing me. You know what I mean? And the thing is like, that's the problem with the game right now is that I think people don't live their authentic truth. And if we, that's why they're not motivated, bro, because we're doing shit for other people and not ourselves.
Right. Shout out to Don Worldwide for the 1999 super chat. So we already know the rule. We got an hour show. So we need to get that $20 over. I need 1 more cent. Somebody got a super chat $1 if you want to go an hour and a half, or else it's gonna end in 40 minutes.
Salute to Don Worldwide.
I'm $20 an hour. That's my fee. That's my online time. $20 an hour, man. That's how we do it. Just real quick too, like you have to make sacrifices. Like I tell other dudes, I told my lady friend, like dudes like, man, how are you able to write 4 books in a year? Easy. Stop messing with chicks. It's easy. Like you cannot do that and still be dating and smashing chicks like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even possible, bro. 4, nigga. Famous niggas don't even have 4 books, period. You know what I'm saying? 3, 4. That's 1 year, and I'm already done with my 5th book. Yeah, how can I do that and I'm getting all this sex? Like it's not even possible. But I had to sacrifice one thing to accomplish another thing. What I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do? Manage my rotation and have a half a book and get it done in 2023? Or am I gonna sacrifice women, sacrifice dating, sacrifice babe, like because I don't like relationships. So it's not like any woman who DM me or any woman who I meet. It's not like I see it as a potential girlfriend. No way. It's a potential situation. So what am I passing up on? I'm passing up on potential situations. I'm not really losing anything. I can get ass anytime I want. You know what I'm saying? I could just hit the jack up and that's it. So I don't have to like, oh, I'm on drought. Now I got to go walk around and cold approach. Like, no, I just got to just do nothing. But I got goals, man. And I didn't chase women for so many years that, you know, I just like the progress. And then, you know, and then just for people listening in, like how people are older or they feel like, okay, well, I'm 30. I got 2 kids. I wish I would have did this then. I wish I would have did that then. Bro, you can start right now. Just because you wasted a lot of time don't mean you can't read it. So people I'm 40 and I just got a divorce. So it's over for me. No, it's only over for you because you think it's over.
Bruh, hey, real quick. There's people who I grew up with who were like, when we were like kids and shit, they were like the shit like all the time, right? And then now we're like adults and I'm like, bruh, like what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like the total opposite. And it's like literally like you hear people's stories, they just stopped somewhere. They said they couldn't do shit anymore. But I'm like, bro, at the same time, I got friends who in college were like fuck ups. They're doing like, one of them now is like fucking got a master's degree and shit and doing hella good because they just fucking manned up at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can fucking turn it around whenever you want. Like in 1 year, you can do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously. Like I went from like roaches to no roaches in 2 years. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just focus, then what happens is people haven't had motivation like outside of women, I guess, to live a fun life, because like there's times where I've had women and then they fuck things up I was doing and I felt worse. Like I was like, nah, like I need this woman out of here because I need to take care of this. Like, you know, and I guess they never really found themselves. Like, I mean, that's just one part of life. But what about like, I mean, if you're not making money, bro, like that's worse, dude. Like living with no money, bro, there's nothing worse than that.
Yeah, bro. I'm never gonna stop creating content, but I just want to get to a point where I don't have to work so hard anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you always gotta work, but then you get to a point where you are on autopilot. Like, you know, it's like, you know, Jay-Z or whoever, like they get to these points, like let me use Kevin Hart. Like he was doing comedy for how many years, but then when he did that one, we had the great suit on, that was his threshold. That's when he was famous. Like people knew him in Hollywood, but he had that moment.
Hey, Snoop,
like,
bruh.
Superstar, not a regular star.
Snoop. Hey, Snoop. Hey, I know it was funny with the Tyson Jones shit, but dog, Snoop just like reinvented himself, hard body, dog. Like this nigga needs to be the next Al Michaels, bro. Like seriously, like dog. But see what I'm saying? He put in so much work doing other shit that it's like now he could do that. And then this nigga did a performance too and fucking killed that shit. I was like, bruh, like, you see what I'm saying? But when you put in the work, that nigga's always having like a fun ass life, bruh. Like this nigga's in everything. And this nigga's a married man and loves his family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fly to me, bruh. Like DJ Envy, like, and I'm not saying relationships don't have their issues, but still, like, even if they do, they seem to be happiest still when that family unit is together. You know what I mean?
You gotta look at
go ahead, Vonnie.
You gotta look at everything that Snoop done been through for what the past 25, almost 30 years for him to get to that point. That man went through hell early on in his career. He almost wasn't here. You know what I mean? So that just goes back to the shit a person got to go through. And a lot of people today, when they look at social media, you just see the finishing result, or you just see the end result, but you're not willing to put in the work. You know, even like right now, man. Like ever since I started driving trucks, probably like 3 years ago, man, that shit kind of knocked me off my my routine, my fitness routine, because I was used to going to the gym at a certain time, having this amount of time, being on a set schedule. But just recently, I just realized, you know what, man? Fuck a gym. I have to get it in my mind that I have to motivate myself to be able to work out anywhere I go.
Yeah.
What do? I get home a lot, but sometimes I get stuck over the road. So what I do is every day I bring a big ass duffel bag of a week's worth of clothes, at least about 3 days of food. So just in case I get stuck, I have no excuse why I can't work out. I got workout gear. I will work out in the truck stop. I will work out in the shower room. I will work out in the fucking forest. There's no excuse. And all this comes from how I see myself. So I know who I want to be. So this goes back to like you have to tweak your mind sometimes, man. You gotta have an imagination. And when I wake up in the morning, it's it's my imagination, but I have to think like, man, I'm not a truck driver. I'm a fucking Navy SEAL. This is the way I have to think.
Hey.
This is the way I have to think. And you know what? It be times when I wake up and it be cozy as hell in this truck, man. I don't want to wake up. And I had that voice in my head like, bitch, get up. If you don't get up now and take your ass outside and work out, you're a bitch and you're never going to amount to anything. That's the voice I have in my head. And I get up. Just like the other day, I was working out. I was in Mississippi working out in the truck stop. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Older guy in the truck pulled up on me like, man, I need to be doing what you doing. Like, yeah, I know y'all see me out here. All you motherfuckers sleep. I know y'all see me out here.
You're working out. Wait, what time did you wake up?
Man, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock in Mississippi, you're doing workouts, nigga. If that's the most turf ass workout, nigga.
Man, bro. And it was a good workout.
He said, I'm a neighbor, just like this. Like, look, okay, so right now it's 21 people in here. Now it's YouTube. Like,
Hey, Vonnie, you lit it up, bro. You sparked it up.
Because like, one day you can come on here, it could be 100 motherfuckers in here. The next minute is 5. The next minute is 50. Like, you never really know. But guess what? Because you said that, Vonnie. I don't, and people don't get it through, take it the wrong way or get offensive or nothing like that. I don't think nobody does better content than me. I just seriously don't. I don't. It doesn't matter if you get more viewers. I don't see it.
You gotta think that anyway, though.
Because hold on, bro. Because I think I'm saucy than most cats just alone. Then my brothers are all saucy too. So it's like, so not only am I saucy, but I got other saucy cats who I know personally to interact with. You know what I'm saying? I'm a teacher, an author. Then my man Vonnie to the right is a truck driver, and then below Trav is a coder. We're all responsible, working, game type people. We ain't no trash dudes. So not only do I have myself, like I feel like I'm a star myself, and then I got my brothers who are all stars too. So what's better than that? What conversations? Like you can go over there, somebody and going live right now. They might be some ratchet stuff, and it's 300. Yeah. But y'all are not learning from that though. If you're here, you're actually learning some stuff from people who are go-getters. And it's a group of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like we can get the crew, and it could be 10 of us up here, and we all motivate each other, and we're all winners. See, nobody else has that. So I don't look at it like I'm not waiting for YouTube to say I'm the best. I feel I'm the best now. You know? And these niggas on YouTube don't be fresh.
That's how you supposed to feel. Like I say, man, no matter what nobody else think, man, you have to like live inside your own head, and you got to be fucking. You have to accept the fact that you know what, fuck it. In the eyes of everybody else, I'm crazy. So I'll be there. I'll be out of my mind. When I'm working out at the truck stop, just that. Like I know these motherfuckers be looking at me like, oh man, this is 40 degrees outside. This guy's crazy. You goddamn right I am. You lazy motherfucker. That's what I'm thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying?
You can't give a fuck, bro. Like for example,
go to child flip houses. Like these games.
I'm gonna be real, bro. Like when
like, we all sauce. We all sauce. So even if y'all on panels and stuff, it may be one dude with sauce and the rest of them niggas is bums.
Like, all right, so this is a simple point. But when I realized that, I was like, okay, I gotta lose weight. I started looking into it, and I was like, looking at sizes of food, and I was like, you know, in my house, we don't really like weigh the food. Like we just, you know what I'm saying? We just like go by what we see and what we feel. But I'm realizing like, you know, I got myself a food scale, and I'm like, like this is why I'm fat. Like I'm eating way too much. So different people, like friends and family, I would be like eating food, and they just go, fuck you weighing your food for? And I'd be like, you know, and I just have to say, so I don't be fat or be fat like you anymore. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, you're like clowning me just out of nowhere for me just trying to better myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you should be doing what the fuck I'm doing. Mm-hmm. I still even get that to this day. And there'll be people who are like out of shape or whatever. They'll be like, why do you do that? You don't want, I'm like, cause it's not, you know, and they take it personal because I'm doing something that they should be doing.
Right.
But you're going to get hated on regardless. You got to take that as motivation, bro. For me, I take that as motivation. Like, I'm not going to lie. I use a lot of my motivation comes from like anger. I do use pettiness sometimes. Like, right, say something that pisses me off. Okay, boom. And I prove something from that. Like, motivate yourself. You know what I mean? Redirect that energy.
Look, brother, like you don't chase people. So this is how I feel personally. I'm going to be transparent. I feel that my job, not my job, but my vision for my life and the purpose for my life, which is what? So see, people just look at it like, oh yeah, you on YouTube. So when you say you want to grow, you want to get more subscribers. That's not even what I mean. See, and I put this in my book. I'm not even plugging it, but I'm just saying because I just finished reading it, so it's on my mind. Like, everything is a step to something else. So for me, YouTube will turn into podcasting. Podcasting, what does that do? that networks you different people around that you need to meet. Okay, so creating podcasting is a good networking thing, right? And then coaching is also a good networking. Like I didn't coach millionaires and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's even gas for me. It's like, nigga, I'm just a teacher. I'm just a teacher. I fuck with kids, but my wisdom is appreciated so much that I got these lawyers and doctors and stuff trying to hit me up, even if it's about girls, whatever. So it's like, damn, I got a lot of value. People really respect my mind, man, and it's pretty cool. So I feel like if you give up on me, then we wasn't supposed to be. Because if you see my vision, you wouldn't dare do it. If you can't see I'm going somewhere high, then you're blind. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I've been doing YouTube 2.5 years, but I can't even say it like, oh, I've been doing it 2.5 years, so this is what to show from it, because I didn't take it serious the whole time. It was fun at first. I didn't get on YouTube like, this is my business, I'm gonna be a star. Like it happened from that. So back to my point, like, boom, podcasting is networking. When I make videos and editing stuff, it teach me how to do camera work and stuff like that. So the reason why I'm working on my status is not to like smash more chicks, it's to make my life easier. Because like I want to be a director. People don't know that, but that's my all-time goals. That's part of the reason why I wrote books, because I know that I study stuff, and most people who direct movies, it's hard to sell the script. And if you sell the script, it's going to change around so much. But guess what? I'm not going to say it's easy, but guess what's easier? Movies being made from books. You know what I'm saying? Twilight, whatever, like the books, that's boom. So that's what I'm saying. And that's the way I'm setting up my life. I'm not trying to like get status so I can get a Lamborghini and have chicks sitting on the back of it. No, bro, I'm trying to make my life easier, and I'm trying to build myself up so I could be a real entrepreneur mogul, like a podcaster, author, director. Like that's how I see myself. So if you deal with me and you don't want to deal with me, well, fuck you, because don't DM me when I'm up. I mean, I'm up now. Y'all just don't know it.
You gotta keep
Zazzo for the super chat. Let me go back up. Piece of the family mode too, bro. You can come chime in if you want a link, bro. If they loud in the back.
Hey, you know what motivated me today? So I usually find one thing to motivate me a day, because I don't know whether it's like Mike Tyson motivates me, bro. Like I really love the place he's at in his life right now. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And like I'm watching this thing. Did you see this dude, this business owner that checked the chicks twerking in his restaurant?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so
I seen that.
So this black business owner walks into this room after these girls are twerking in his restaurant. I think they were playing music, like a DJ was there. So he shuts it down and goes, I built this place for black people so that we could have an establishment for us, so we could be ourselves and have a place. You guys are coming in here twerking. This is not a place for that. Men are supposed to respect us and respect themselves. Y'all in here twerking in the back. If you're not twerking, if you don't like it, get the fuck out, because I don't need your money, because I have this for my spot. I was like, that's how a man handles some shit right there, bro. And guess what? He didn't give a fuck what no one thought. He said, if I'm losing money because of this, good. That's how you got to be, bro. That motivated me, because he's so motivated. He said, I can get my money anywhere else. And he's a black business owner. That's a strong ass black man right there, bro. That's motivating to me.
That's that James Evans shit, man. That's my new idol right now. Like that's who I've been modeling myself after, like paying attention to, looking at the father from Good Times.
Good Times, yeah.
James Evans, you know what I mean? James Evans was poor, a hardworking man, but if you seen the way how he ran his household, like he make everybody move with just a look in his eye. That's all he had to do was just look at you a certain way. Everybody scattered. So just like you were saying about that guy in that restaurant, that's that James Evans spirit right there.
Yeah.
But going back to like what Afi was saying about seeing where you want to be, not only do you have to see the shit, man, but you got to write that shit out. You got to be able to plan that shit out step by step and be willing to take your time with it, man, and be willing to trust the process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I first got in the trucking 3 years ago, I'm already seeing my end game. Trucking ain't no shit that I just love to do. This is just a tool. I'm using this shit as a tool, and so far, it's being used properly. The first thing I did, got my own property. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I did with that, realistically, I canceled out having to pay rent because my fucking tenants is paying my rent, so I'm living for free. Boom, position myself in that regard. Next thing I'm finna do, get my own fucking truck. Why? Because I need to be in control of my own time. I get control of my own time, I can do this, do that, do this, do that. You know, I'm just slowly positioning myself. So as far as any wherever you want to go in life, man, you just got to know where you want to go. It's always good to know why you want to go there, and think that shit out. Think it all the way out, man. Like we got to stop looking at what's going on fucking social media. Like, man, I hate when I'm watching YouTube. I'm trying to watch Afi. I'm trying to watch anybody's fucking podcast or anything on YouTube. You got these stupid ass fucking commercials coming up with these dudes. You want to know how to be a millionaire in 30 days? Well, let me show you. Get the fuck out of here with that. I try to skip that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even listen to that type of shit because that shit is not for real. You're gonna have to put in hard work.
Right.
Period.
Because like guys had hit me like, oh, what you think about so and so video, or what you think about, like, just because I'm red pill, I'm pimping, bro. So red pill was just some new shit that people made a name for. So I didn't become red. I never became red pill. I've been this way my whole life. Now I know other cats who think the way that I do, but I didn't turn red pill. I was already like this.
You want to be red pill is just when non-street black people found out about pimping. That's basically what it was.
Yeah, I like that. Red pill is when non-street people. Yeah, because it's just a mindset, you know, purse first.
Because I learned about red pill first, and well, not red pill, but game away from pimping. Mm-hmm. But more I learned about both, the more I realized they came together. And then I'm like, it's one of them things where you're like, oh, this is some shit black people made, and then they fucking took it. Like, oh, okay, got it. That's what it was.
Like, look at this comment from BC. Now, let me just tell you, if you had a right mindset, how your life can change. Now, boom. So I got 9.5 thousand followers on Instagram. 9.4, right? Now that's not a much, but it's cool. Actually, it's cool because I remember, like, you know, different content creators, whether it's O'Shea, whether it's Ron, whether it's Lucario, like, damn, like I built my stuff and passed them, and I was watching them. You know, they may have 2, 3. I'm about to hit 10. And Instagram is a different algorithm than YouTube, but this is what I'm saying. Let's say I do it. So right now, what's the guy who made Black Panther and Creed and stuff? What's his name? Cooper. What's his name? The director, Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler, right?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So now, so guess what? This what status will do for you. It's not for hoes. So say I do like a Wisdom Wednesday on this Wednesday, right? And I got my profile open now. So if I do a Wisdom Wednesday, and just so happens that gets shared and I go viral, right? Well, guess what? Then, because it's chicks who I follow on Instagram, who there's some women on Instagram who I follow who I've seen go viral. You make sense? So they were regular at first, like still hot, but I've seen them do a viral post and blow up. So there's a chick who I know, and she had like 10,000 when I start following her. Now she got 150,000, and that was only like 6 months ago. Okay, so let's say that happens to me. Well, guess what? Now, if I DM Ryan Googler, I got blue check. So he gonna be like, who is this? Hey, Ryan Googler, guess what? We both from Oakland. You see? There go my movie right there, just that fast. Hey, Ryan Googler, what's up, man? Hey, I'm a fan. Oh, Afi Kingdom, what's going on? I like your content. Oh, really? Oh. Hey,
but you're it though. People will try to use that, but you have it though, Afi, too. Like, so you can naturally do it because you're it. You know what I'm saying? It will go. You got to be in real life.
I don't know how it can go. King Solomon, I already got the merch. Fool, I got t-shirts. Y'all go to my Teespring and get the Afi Kingdom 0 fucks t-shirts. See, that's what happened when you go MIA. Niggas come out with t-shirts and books you don't know about. I already got merch, baby.
You already put in work too, because you got
my merch because I'm so busy thinking about just growing. So yeah, I do have merch. I forgot I do have merch. You go to my
subscribers.
Huh?
you got subscribers. For any person you go up to, too, you have a following already. You know what I'm saying? You're already proven.
Yo, I want to say this too. Like, I feel as far as like the type of the material that you putting out, man. Like, everybody's shit is not meant to pop at the same time where everybody else's shit is popping. Like, I remember like Nipsey Hussle, for instance, just use him. And I remember some time ago, because I was fucking with Nipsey since like 2009, 2010. So I remember when he first appeared on the XXL cover. He was on the cover with like Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean, J. Cole, some big names. All those dudes, even like Freddie Gibbs, so all those dudes, they career was kind of flourishing. Nipsey Hussle shit kind of like took a step back. And I remember an interview I seen with Nipsey Hussle. He was in a hotel room recording himself, right? So I'm thinking like, damn, he in a hotel room recording himself. Everybody doing big shit in big studios. But look what he eventually turned out to be. You know what I'm saying? And it took time for him to get there. So long as I know you already know this. I'm really just saying this to the people out there that's just listening. But, long as a person is, you got to have fun and love what you're doing, and trust that process, man. Because once you come in you see somebody else, they get a certain type of success, and you trying to do the same thing as them, even if you do catch up to them. Well, whatever addicts that you use. When your shit fall, it ain't gonna fall on nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta think, bro. People that are see having a good job doesn't necessarily mean you successful. Get the likes up. What are the likes at now? Getting money isn't being successful, because if you're getting money doing some shit you don't want to do, you just got money. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean it. But let me say this. Have y'all ever noticed, whether we can go from movies, we can go from rap, we can go from dancing, whether it's Diddy, whether it's Jennifer Hudson, whether it's Beyonce, whether it's Jay-Z, whether it's Bill Gates. How come we can all find archives of them saying they were great first? You see? Every single party who's successful, you've heard them, like you can, like they'll do documentaries on them, right? And then you'll see them at 7 years old saying, "Hey," or wrestling. Like you'll see John Cena, "Hey, one day I'm gonna be the WWE champ," and you have the fake belt and stuff, and the cardboard belt made. Like everybody who's great has this vision first. Other people don't have it, but the person who's saying it, they know it. Like it's not like you can name. I dare you. You can name anybody. Like because I'm an avid documentary watcher. So everybody who's super successful, they have documented stuff, whether it's video, whether it's home video footage, whether it's tweets. They all said it first. Y'all did what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm saying it first. Like y'all don't want to believe me, cool. But then when I become famous, what's gonna happen? They're gonna pull this up and play it. You know?
See, that goes back to like I was saying, like, man, all those people who became great, they had that imagination, man. You have to be able to separate your mind from what everybody else is talking about, man. You really have to be fucking crazy in your own head. Like I got a crazy vision of how I'm painting out my life. And in order to keep my mind where it needs to be, I have to stay away from certain type of people. I hear certain type of conversations, I can't be around it, because that shit is gonna affect the purity of my mind state. That's part of the reason why I find peace in trucking, because I'm by myself majority of the time. And I just, you know what I mean? I'm in this truck studying languages and shit. It's all type of, I'm doing shit that other people would not do. And they wouldn't even understand it.
This is the family that we have, bro. He trucking, that's a good job. But then what did he just say? He's studying languages. See, that's what I'm saying. We all motivate each other, bro.
Yeah. That's why I kind of do the coding for the same reason, because it's like I could be solitary. Because honestly, I've with my life story, I've dealt with, everybody has, but I've had some fuck shit experiences with different types of people. And honestly, a guy like me, I'm very smart, but corporate America does not like me. I'm too good. So, you know what I'm saying? I figured out that I have to like find specialized shit where I can kind of do it to myself. And I have more peace of mind with that. So I agree. it eliminates a lot because I'm self-motivated. I don't got to do no shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, real quick. Lord LDA said Rev Run, he seen himself rapping at Madison Square Garden while living with his. Yeah, I forgot to say that, and that's the main thing that I want to do. Is I want to personal speak. Like I want to motivate people. I want to go to schools and shit like that, and then talk in front of the live. That's what that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And we're just different kind of people. Our brotherhood, we're different kind of people because we're all alike and we have connected in a one way. Because that's what niggas will think. Or women, they'll be thinking, oh, you just want to get big so you can smash models and more. Like, hell no, bro. That ain't why. It's because I want an easy life. I want an easy life and I want to monetize everything I like to do. That's why you think I got a food channel. Like I show y'all abundance mindset, but y'all don't even have the awareness to pick it up. If any dating coach would start a food channel, eating, making a fool of himself, y'all laugh at him with that idea. But me, I didn't talk about it. I just did it. And if y'all don't like it, I don't care. Because I got people over there in my last video I just dropped yesterday, got like 1.5 views already. The last time I checked. So it's ha ha ha. But you know, I got like 2.3 thousand subscribers. So ha ha ha, you know what I'm saying? And I stopped for months. So who's to say I couldn't have blew that shit up if I was doing it all the time? So, you know, I don't care. I do stuff. I gotta yeah, I'm a player. I talk about this player stuff, but I have a wrestling channel. That's not cool. But guess what? It's what I like. I like it. Don't matter if you like it. I like it. And I do it for me. I'm not doing it to be cool for you niggas because I'm cool by myself. Let's talk about solitude because people, I think that's a big thing because that's why people be stressed out. That's why people are in relationships that they don't want to be in because they don't know how to be myself. And I know you two brothers and I know myself. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just like being by myself. I'm not talking about dating like single. It's just like I just like being by myself. And people don't understand that. Like sometimes if I'm just chilling and somebody want to come over, I'll let them, but I'd be like, ugh. Because now, look, so I could have been sitting here smoking some tree, watching a good ass documentary. Now my partner want to come over here, so when he come, now I gotta talk about what his stuff, what the stuff he want to talk. See, I don't like that. I'm in my zone. I don't want to be bothered. Or hey, let's go watch the game. Or you know, somebody be call you up like, hey, what you doing? Nothing. Or I'm about to come through. All right, but you know, when I say nothing, that means like nothing in particular. But I'm kind of in here planning, vibing, and all of this shit. Now, when you come over here, you're gonna want to watch the game, talk about hoes and stuff like that, and that's taken away from me. Like, so let's talk about mastering solitude. You know what I'm saying? Like being able, because I know both of you guys are like that. But most guys, even player guys who have boss game, boss money, they still don't know how to be by themselves, though.
Very true.
So let's talk about that, fellas.
I think a person that's because this is one thing I hear a lot of people that's afraid of being in solitude say, man, if they be by themselves, they gonna think too much. So to me, that just means that you afraid of yourself. You afraid of actually seeing yourself because a lot of people don't really.
Hold on, real quick, Vonnie. I gotta go to the bathroom. Y'all rock for a second. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really see themselves unless they're around other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to tell somebody how to be in solitude. It's just being in solitude, man, is just something that's just natural to me, man. And I don't never go to sleep. I don't never be at the crib by myself. Like, man, sure it'd be nice to be in a relationship. Oh man, I wish she was here right now. Like, man, I don't even be thinking about this shit, man. I love my peace. I love when I come home, I hear fucking crickets outside. You know what I'm saying? I love that peace and quiet, man. Nobody in my shit. I ain't got no bitches hair in my sink. You know, all this other different type of shit, man. So I find my fortitude in solitude, man. I get to think a lot. A lot of times when you're in solitude, these are the times where you are your true self. Your thoughts are your true self when you're in solitude. Because ain't nobody else around you but you. So, and when you in solitude, this is when you get to think about doing the shit that you really want to do, no matter how crazy it may sound to somebody else or whatever it may be. When you by yourself, this is when your imagination is working. And if you got the courage to hang on to that, you can make something out of nothing with that, man. So I like being in solitude because this is where I get most of my ideas. This is where I get my strength. This is where I build my confidence up. You know what I mean? When I'm by myself and I walk amongst other people, I'm walking with my head up and my shoulders up because of what I'm manifesting within myself while I'm by myself.
Nah, for real. I mean, like, honestly, when you're young, if we're talking about imagination, you have a huge imagination. And a big reason why you have a huge imagination is because, well, it depends. If you came from a good home, you had people telling you early on, you could do what you want. I want to do this. Sure, you could do it. Sure, you could do it. The problem usually comes is you're not going to do things when people tell you you can't do certain things. Be realistic. People are going to try to limit your imagination. And that's where it's dangerous because they didn't have the confidence to do something or they fucked up. They're going to tell you it doesn't work, but they didn't tell you the mistakes they made and why it didn't work. They're just going to tell you half truths because they have egos and shit. And then if you're smart, you believe what most people say. But what most people do doesn't really work, right? Because most people don't like the life they have. So really, you hear a lot of talk from losers to down your imagination. And you have to be strong enough to be like, nah, like, and that's why I like solitude because when I'm by myself, people are telling me I can't, I'm not hearing from people I can't do things. It's just, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I don't got people stopping me. I don't have a partner that's going to lag when we go to the gym. You know what I mean? Oh, let's go today. Oh, I don't want to go. Nah, I will go by myself. Nobody's stopping me. You know what I mean? And then I don't owe any people nothing and I can just get everything done. That's why I like solitude.
Shout out to Starlight Vibes. He says, it's my first time here and I have to go follow you all. And that's weird, bro. Like, cause it's like going in the morning. I'm like, and it's just, I'm learning this too. Cause me creating content, you assume like you have these subscribers. So every time you go to a video, your subscribers come. But since I started going in the morning, I'm seeing like 70% new people I never seen before. I thought I seen Starlight Vibes before, but I guess not. So shout out to you, Starlight Vibes. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Let me know that. Because if you're a woman, I'm gonna give you a wrench. You gotta post my books. And if you're a dude, then you just chill. But yeah, Starlight, go spam the content. I dare you to pick any video in my library, and I bet you all of them gonna be good. You can pick any one, bro. Anyone you can pick. You can go back 2 years, pick some shit that's still gonna be fire. My catalog is amazing, I promise you. Shout out to Deluxe. What's going on, brother? I see you.
I think another aspect of solitude too. I know with me, man, I don't like being disappointed by other people. So I learned a long time ago, man. Like when you try to plan stuff or when you try to depend on people for certain things, people will disappoint you. So I just grew to depending on myself, and that's why I moved the way I move. Like I've had people question me about the idea like going out of the country by myself or doing shit like this and that. I'm gonna move the way I feel like moving. Like and for that simple fact, man, that shit makes me when people ask me that shit, that makes me want to stay more away from people because I feel like they're gonna infect me with their limitations and their iniquities. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay away from that shit, man. Like protecting your fucking peace of mind, man. That shit is serious because you will notice when you come out the hole of being by yourself in solitude and you go around other people, you will adopt and feel their energy. You know what I'm saying? You will feel that shit. And I just don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel other because I have a wild imagination, man, and everything that I see for my life, I'm going to do that shit, and I can't do it being around people who have limited thought patterns. So I have to be in solitude most of the time, or unless if I'm going to be around people, I got to be around people who, I mean, you don't have to see exactly the way that I see life and all this, but we have to be somewhere on the same frequency. You know what I'm saying? So your
Shout out
energy.
to Evo Rebirth. Good to see you. A woman, A Starlight Vibes. You want a wrench? You gonna post my books? Let me know if you're gonna post my books on my Patreon and my channels. I'll give you a wrench. You need to confirm it though first. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Evo Rebirth, and shout out to you because guess what happened? Guess what happens now? It's a super chat party. It's a super chat party. Super chat, 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 super chat party.
You know something else I noticed too?
Huh?
Something else I noticed too about myself when it comes to solitude, like even going back as a kid playing video games, like I never liked playing co-op. I always like playing the story mode. Always. And still to this day, I'm still like that, and that's how like I see myself moving through life. So maybe for me, it's just it's just something that comes natural. For some people, you go through certain things. Disappointment is a big one. Being disappointed by other people is a big reason
Man,
why a lot
no.
of people go into
I think
solitude.
I think it's good for me because I've been disappointed by family and friends, not just girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
RJ,
hell
what's going
yeah.
on, Rob? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Rob James. He got a YouTube channel. He's gonna do a podcast. I'm gonna be on there, and he's a tech guy. So if you guys need a website or anything like that, y'all hit up Robert James and cash him out, and he'll hook you up. That's it.
Another thing too. So I don't know, man. Like a person should be strong enough. Like it's cool to be sociable, man. Because we humans, we need each other. Period. But you have to take that time out by yourself, man. It's a lot of guys, a lot of people, not just guys, but we speaking from a man's perspective. But a woman can pick this up too. But it's a lot of people in situations that they don't even really need to be in, man. A lot of people are in relationships dependent on the validation from another person, man. They don't even know what they want or really know they self, man. So that's solitude, man. Everybody needs that, if you ask me. But a lot of people are afraid to be by themselves, man, and that's a problem, man. I think like that's some psychological shit, man. Some people have to face and get over. But
That's
go ahead, Trav.
Hey,
Go
hey,
ahead.
yeah.
real
No,
quick,
that
Starlight Vibes. Guess what? You are a woman, so good. So now going over there to Amazon and post my links, and I'm gonna hook you up with something because I want to emphasize that. And you dudes be talking shit like, why you be showing love to the women? Because I like fucking women. That's why, niggas. The fuck you mean? That I am not no fucking woman hater and shit. Oh, why you got women with ranches? Because women like me and I like chicks. That's why, fool. But I'll say this: I'm off the market. Starlight Vibes. I'm off the market, but guess what I want you to do, baby? I want you to DM me on Instagram at Dominance Mindset and Raw Games so I can see how the hell you look. But it ain't to get at you. I just like to know how the person look like that I'm having conversations with. But you, guess what I want you to do, Starlight Vibes? I want you to start a group chat and get all your Facebook friends and put it in there and then start posting my links in there and put all your females on game. Because guess what? If you got single friends, it ain't going to be me. But they can meet a man over here because I got a lot of high value partners. So bring them chicks over here. You know what I'm saying? Make that group chat and share it on your Facebook and bring them ladies up over here because they can get high value guys. You go on Tinder? You on Tinder? You on Match.com? Guess what? You ain't got to do none of that shit. You just subscribe to Oppie Kingdom Podcast channel, and then it is going to be me and then my high value partners. So everybody got a job. And guess what? Let me tell you another thing. For the most part, let me see. It's like what? 10 of us, we all brothers with no kids. How y'all women be like, it ain't no brothers. LDA got kids, but he been married and he grown. You know what I'm saying? He 50, so that's okay. But all of us, none of us don't have no kids. We ain't got no baggage or no raggedy ass shit. So go get them. Shout out to Lottery Ghoul for the super chat.
I think if we go back to the motivation, like, are people not? I don't know. Even though friends, there are a lot of disappointment and stuff, but there is like a legacy with my family, like with my dad, that I'm trying to uphold. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, I live just beyond myself. Like, even like I said, I'm not Haitian, but I fuck with a lot of Haitian culture that I hear about because it's like they're big on like ancestry and like dying for the cause, bruh. And I was the only group of blacks that rebelled successfully because they were willing to die for their shit. Mm-hmm. So like I kind of rely, that was how my dad was. That's how I am. And just like, breaking the generational curses, like making shit, like proving shit wrong, not even just to not for people, to self. I don't know, like I said, like, that dude David Goggins or whatever. Have you heard of him?
No.
Okay, he's kind of like me. He's like a mixed dude that like was kind of pussy growing up, but then like became a badass. And like, I mean, I'm not him, but I'm just saying I kind of relate to that because I relate to not being motivated and not believing in myself. And then like when you find out that a lot of life that's scaring you is really selling you a wolf ticket and it's not really as scary as you think, you get addicted to like taking risks and like succeeding. I don't know. That's just me. Like, I think like the making a goal and accomplishing it, that's like better than sex to me.
Come on now.
Like,
hold on. No. Stop right there. Because I be telling niggas, bro, it's like they don't believe me, bro.
no.
Look, I be telling guys who I talk to now, bro, and they be like, what's up with the bras? I be like, nothing. And they be like, and I tell them, bro, and I say this, like an example. I didn't smash plenty of chicks, bro. More. And the only one who got me is Moto Power. That's it. Rest of you niggas, y'all be throwing out your numbers. Them numbers is trash, bro. I done killed that in like 2008 and shit. But I'll say this. Way better. Look, the feeling that I got when I published my first book, I was really happy. It brought me so much joy. But I feel like when I first listened to my audio book and I heard the London nigga talking and reading the shit that I remember writing, it almost brought a tear to my eye, bro. Fucking bitches don't give me that. I ain't never smashed no bad chick and it bring a tear to my eye and shit. Ever.
They only brought me tears of sadness.
So me, this is how I'm looking at it. Like, oh my God. On January 1st, when I put this new book out, I'm gonna bust a fat ass nut, bro. I can't wait for this nut in a month when the keys of your future self. That's how I look at stuff. So I'm glad you said that. Like, the people can understand, like, oh, what does that mean? Or no, bro. I'm telling you, nigga, just because you can't function without sex and shit, don't mean something wrong with me. Because guess what? I'm looking at it like something wrong with you.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, and two, I'm kind of different. Like, I was the one woman type guy, and that's what I wanted to do initially. I just learned through being high value and being blue pill that the game wasn't like what I thought because I came from a blue pill home. So then when I really saw that, I was like, man, a lot of this pussy ain't as chastity as I thought it was. I was like, oh, fuck that. Like, this is a lot of this pussy's a scam. So I was just like, okay, well, that made it easy for me to be like, to succeed because I'm like, the pussy's always going to be there. So it's like, the success ain't. To be honest with you.
I said that yesterday, Trav. What I said was, like, that's why the sex shit, it'd be cool, but then it's like, it cancels your day. So it's like,
yeah. It's
like, okay, so, and I took that off YouTube, so I'm repeating myself in case y'all didn't hear it. So say, for instance, man, I woke up, I went to the gym, boom, got that. Meditated, boom, got that. Walked the dog, boom, got that. Went to work, boom, got that. Went 5 o'clock, went to get sex, boom, got that. Went to sleep. It'll end your day sometimes, bro. And then you got to start over. You have some sex and you have you some food and some weed. You starting over the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I practice semen retention. It's not even, that's the thing. Like, I do stuff and it's different than the way other people do it. I practice semen retention and stuff because of that. It ain't because I'm red pill and I want to like just hold my shit back just to piss them off. Like, no, because if I knock that shit down and it's 7 o'clock, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna wake up. It's gonna be 11 o'clock, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, well, it's late now. I might as well go back to sleep, and I didn't just kill my whole day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like busting them nuts because it make you not want to do nothing after. You know what I'm saying? And I got too much shit to do.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like I mean, if people really like, because I used to say this to people and I would be called a square. I'd be like, bro, sex is like the same as steak to me, bro. And they'd be like, oh, this gay ass nigga over here or whatever. I'm like, then like I wouldn't say anything because I was a cameraman and these guys were all trying to be artists and shit. Then they see my girl come by and they'd be like, "That's your girlfriend?" Like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not even that. It's just you niggas don't get it, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are all fluff and not substance. Like you niggas are whack and fake, and you think you don't know shit. Like you know. And once you get to that point, I don't know, bro. It's like I'm addicted to higher power shit, bro. And I'm really like getting into my spirituality. Like I'm at the point where like I could be with the bad chick. If I don't like something about her character at all, even if I could hide that to hit, I don't want it. Like I'm really on my principles for the most part. You know, there might be some exceptions, but no, like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like no, because it's not worth it, bro. Like getting these things, and once you get success, you always get a higher grade of pussy the next round. It always gets better the more successful you get. So you might as well get more success, because then that's going to come anyway.
Yeah, I just think a lot of guys have a big problem mentally, man, separating themselves from sex, man. A lot of us, that's what we see, that's what we raised upon, that's what the music is enshrouded with. And I've had those same type of conversations with guys too, but you know, they look at me like I'm crazy when you talk about dieting yourself from chasing bitches or dieting yourself away from pussy, man. A lot of dudes don't understand that. And as I continue to evolve in my life, see, I don't really like saying levels because it sounds like you belittling motherfuckers, but I definitely say I'm on a whole total different type of frequency mentally, and the more I grow on this frequency, the more I see why dudes can't get their shit together, man, because it's always something about a chick. You know what I'm saying? It's always something about a chick why a lot of guys cannot move forward. Some dudes will never be able to have the life that they really want on their own without having to have a girlfriend to move in with them to help pitch in and all that type of shit. Fuck that. I need all my shit established by me first. I'm not finna be doing all this moving in, shacking up with a chick. Our resources is put together, and she do some shit. I can't leave right away like I want to because if I leave, my money situation gonna be fucked up. Hell no. I'm not doing none of that. I've been through all that type of shit. So I just think dudes gotta learn how to stand on their own too, man. That's part of being a man, man, is really seeing past sex. Really seeing past that, like, yeah, women is gonna be a part of our life, man. That's not gonna change nothing. They gonna be a part of our life no matter where you go, no matter what culture you go. Women are always gonna be there, man. No matter where you go, you could be fucking 60 years old, man. You got your wits about yourself. You taking care of yourself. You're still gonna be able to have women. That shit don't even fucking matter, man. It's about the goal, the purpose, and the foundation. It's just like Afi say, making my fucking life easy. Because when I get
Right,
60,
bro.
I'm
Because
not
let me tell
working
you
for
something.
nobody.
Yeah, because even though women are cool, bro, there is no companionship or sex that's worth my peace of mind, bro. I can love you to death, but that it's not. If I care about you, I care about my mama, bro. But if she's on some bullshit, we just not gonna talk for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you a woman in my life and I care about you, if I don't, it doesn't mean I don't care about you, but if the energy is bad, it's taken away. I'm only accepting good energy in my life. That comes from YouTube niggas. So if it's toxic YouTubers who are like super egotistic or trash another, I can't deal with that. If it's women, if it's a woman is with the shit, I can't deal with that. If my job is with the shit, I can't deal with that either. Like I'm only accepting positive because I don't have no room for failure, and I don't have no room for shit that's bringing me down. See, things is people think stuff is bringing you down when it's like, uh, like divorce or stuff like that. Like there's little nuances and stuff too. If I got stuff to do and and somebody is just on some bullshit, or even like say I got a friend, right? I'm sorry, bro, but like if I got a friend and he's going through some shit, I can't hold your hand like that, bro, right now. Not right now. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't hold your hand and have these heart to hearts with you and stuff like that, bro, because it's taken away from me. Because guess what happens? You my homie. And oh yeah, I'm going through this. I'm sad. And then they like, Afi, you my friend, so bring me up. Say he's stressed off a woman. So then I take away from my stuff. So I got this and going on, and I stop doing this and this to serve this person, right? Now I feel like a good person. Then guess what happens? The person go right back to the girl. What happened to my energy though? You see what happens? You see what happens? So I didn't try to help you out, fool, and I didn't give you all my energy, and then you turn around and do the shit that you complained about over again. That's why I'm not giving out my energy. If you are my friend, family member, or whatever, if you got negative energy, I'm not fucking with you. That's just it, bro. I don't have time for it, bro. I'm trying to do some stuff in my life. Go ahead, Vonnie.
You know what, man, and you're right, man. I had probably like a couple years ago, I had a little issue with one of my family members, man. And make a long story short, somebody I grew up with, was close with, and basically this person resented me as we was growing up because I had my father and his father was inconsistent in his life. And it's funny, a couple of years ago we was talking about, doing some shit together, doing some business together, how we need to start building, because this part of my family don't nobody own shit. So we need to change that. And that's what we was talking about. But then after a while, man, it's like it came up one time, man. He said some shit to me, man. Hold on real quick. Okay. So yeah, he said some shit to me that let me know that he still hold that resentment in his heart. And after that, I'm like, you know what? I can't even fuck with this person no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be dealing with nobody who got resentment for me. So I love him, but I can't fuck with you. So,
you didn't even do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
no.
That's just how it be sometimes, bro. I've had that happen to me plenty of times, bro. You guys know me, bro. Like, if anything, I'm too nice. Like, I don't know. I was just raised like, you be a strong man, you take care of people, but motherfuckers resent that shit, bro. I've had everybody turn on me, it seems like, damn near. So it just makes it easy because the success ain't never turned on me. The grind ain't never turned on me. The money ain't never turned on me. These women have turned on me, and these dudes have turned on me. So you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how long, it could be you held them down for 15 plus years. Then off of one little thing that they're jealous of or they resent, they just screw you over, bro.
But you know what I come to realize though, Trav? Like, people with good hearts, man, it's like that's your gift and your curse. And you have to accept that. Like,
yeah.
You can't allow yourself to become rotten just because you have to deal with other rotten motherfuckers. And you have to continue to elevate, to grow, to be big enough to where when you do shit for people, you don't even expect it back. You doing it because that's what you want to do. That's what you're supposed to do, because that's how you built. Because you'll be another bright star going to waste if you let rotten motherfuckers bring you down to their level.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's something I keep trying to tell myself. Like, man, I'm gonna stay with a heart of gold. I'm not gonna not do stuff for people because these people over here might have fucked me over. Nah, fuck that. I was born to be that way, so that's how I'm gonna stay. You just grow wiser and know how to deal with certain people, and you know what I'm saying. You know how to look through motherfuckers. Like, okay, I can do this with this person to help this person. But people with good hearts, man, I think that we are supposed to put ourselves out there in moderation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, moderation. There you go.
And not expect, and you're not supposed to expect nothing back. I think that's the burden that we curse with. You're not supposed to expect shit back. So, you know what I mean? As we continue to grow, just keep that in mind, man. Don't never change your heart for somebody who's a lesser person than you.
Shout out to Player for Life. Good to see you. This is a good inspirational show right here, brother. Shout out to Kasani. Let me get you on the show tomorrow. You get your ass up early.
Pull all the way out.
Get up early, Kasani, and then you come on the show tomorrow. All right. So I'm gonna need you up.
Okay, thank you. You too.
I'm on the East Coast, 7:00 my time. So I'm gonna need you up by 10. And I'm gonna send you a link, and you come join me tomorrow. We're gonna chop some good game. You ready for that, Kasani? So tell your niggas that you gotta talk to your big bro. Tell them you can't do it tomorrow. Tell them they can't take you to breakfast tomorrow because you got to hang out with Afi in the morning, okay? Do me that favor, and I appreciate you. Let's get a question in real quick because I gotta see. That's what I'm saying. What did I do? I went to bed doing a show. I woke up, walked my dog, got my coffee, did a show, and then right after that, I gotta go to work. And then after work, I gotta do a consultation. Like this shit never ends.
Yeah,
it never ends. And then who's to say somebody don't email me and I get another one? That's what I'm saying. That's the entrepreneur life, bro. You cannot plan around it because you never know what's gonna happen next.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what's gonna happen next.
Real quick, what's funny, Afi, is like a lot of guys would, if they heard your story and knew how possible it is they could be with women, they might sacrifice a lot and just be like, fuck it, I want to do that. Like, you know what I mean? But like, it's funny if you really like how you really spit the game, when you really spit it, you really are the one person that's like, beware of what I tell you. You're like one of the few that's like, okay, I can tell you, but like beware, because it's not like it's all positive if you're soul snatching every chick and all that.
It's not like relationships, bros be thinking this is the journey. I meet women and I smash women until I meet the one that I like. Then I cut the women that I smash off and be the one that I like, and then my life is on easy mode. Like, no, bro, relationships are way harder than smashing. It's harder for me to be in a relationship than one woman than it is for me to have 5 or 10 at one time, because of the emotional attachment and the entitlement and shit, bro. On both ends, my end and their end. Like it's much way easier just to, so y'all be thinking like, so when y'all get a girl y'all like, cool, finally got one, now I can chill. No, you not, because now you got a chick who know everything about you, know your schedule, and want to spend time with you, and then you're gonna have to do stuff that you don't want to do. Guess what? You got a girlfriend, and then her daughter or her son graduate from high school. You got to drag your ass down there too, even if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like just little shit like that. Thanksgiving, we having this dinner. You want to be a good boyfriend, right? So your ass gonna go. Did that mean you want to go? Probably not. But you got to make a lot of sacrifices, bro. It ain't just you get a girlfriend, now I got in-house, and it's just a simple life. That's not reality.
Hey, you got a good question from Duca Lux. Really good question right there. I think.
No, I can't. It'll be the last question. I can't be taken advantage of. I do for people anyway. If they're flawed, then that's them. Bro. That's why I feel you. Exactly. I think so. I give without wanting to receive. I just like to give. Mm-hmm. So this is the last question. Make sure if you guys share the video. If you a content creator and you will seeker watching, if you want to seeker watch, that's cool. But just share the video, bro. You ain't gotta shout me out, but just share the video in your community tab and shit. Don't do me like that. I'm the people's champ. He says, do you think mentally ill is a big obstacle to overcome in the dating area? I am mentally ill, but I see chicks that are good. Damn, that is good. Yeah,
yes,
bro.
Yes.
You are what you attract. Like I'm a little, I don't know, bro. Like just relations, it just never worked for me, bro. And even it's never completed me. I never felt. It's like I had to try to make myself be like that because I knew I was supposed to, but it wasn't really in me. So if you may be drawing toxic women to you, maybe it is an energy thing. Just like me, like for example, okay. So and I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing like that, but this is an example. So I have an abundance mindset. I don't sweat chicks at all, and I'm an asshole. Now that's just who I am. But those qualities attract chicks. I'm not doing it to attract chicks. That's just my energy. But women see me as a challenge. Either women see me as a challenge. This is my lane. Either a woman see me as a challenge because I'm this super player, single guy, and they're gonna be the one to convert me. That's option one, or option B. Women are like, oh, he's a nice looking guy, and he has a job and a car in his own place and no kids, so he's a cat. It's one of those two. You know what I'm saying? So those are my two energies. and it's still the aim result, but those are the energies. So it's either one way where a woman, I meet women and they try to convert me, or the other way, I'm a guy who has it together and I don't have as much baggage as the average dudes. You know, there's dudes who got their money together, but they got 3 baby mamas, and women are accustomed to dealing with that. So it's just one of those two. So, you know,
Hey,
Kasani, what do you mean that would be awesome? No, that is awesome because we gonna do it. You saying would be like, no, we gonna do it. So I'm gonna DM you after.
that question about being mentally ill, that was a good question, and I like how he just was honest and just said, I am mentally ill. I respect that, because you know what?
That's player boss shit right there. That's
Yeah,
he's manning up and being real.
because
I
it's
think
a
we gotta
lot
give
of
props for that. Like that's the most mature question I think come across here, bro. That's why I wanted to point it out. I was like, damn, you know.
it's a lot of motherfuckers that we taking advice from that's mentally ill and they won't say it. So
I got a
yeah,
little mental illness. I'm not gonna hide that. You know what I'm
I,
saying? I gotta be
I think
transparent.
I think a lot of us do
Me
from
too.
the
Me
fucking
too.
from
And
the
Yeah.
society that we brought up in.
my illness is I'm emotionally unavailable. Like I say, I still care for people, but it's not the same as how it's supposed to be. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not like ooh, babe, and all of that type of shit. Like if you my girl, I love you, and it's just like I love you, you my partner, but more. You see, that's what my love is, because you know you love your friends. I love you, but then we hitting two, so I love you times two. But it's not this. So you and my girl, we're gonna conquer. I don't have that in me, and I've
You know,
actually tried to make myself like that. It don't work. It's not who I am.
you know what, Afi too. I heard somebody say the other day that the older you get, like if you keep living, you're gonna find yourself running out of fucks to give. You know what I mean? You're gonna run. You're not gonna have any fucks to give. Somebody gonna tell you that, man, such and such you grew up with died. Like you're not even gonna feel nothing, and that'll make you question yourself. Like, man, is this something fucking wrong with me? Like I'm supposed to be crying. I'm supposed to feel this type of way.
Hey, bro, look. Who was that? Damn, who was that? I'm trying to think. Was it a friend or was it a family member? One of my family members died. No. Not that wasn't. Well, that happened too. But one of my close like mentors died, and it was weird to me because I thought I was gonna feel a certain kind of way, and I didn't. And I was kind of like the next day. I was like, damn, bro, what am I, bro? Like I thought I would be crying and stuff, and I woke up and it was fucked up. But it's just like, damn, what's wrong with me? Like I don't even know. Like I mean, I don't know. I thought that I would be heartbroken, sleeping, and sick and crying, and it didn't affect me like that. Because I've had a lot of people that I know and friends die, but not people who I'm like close with. You know what I'm saying? And it was just different. Shout out to Rob. If I didn't say what's up to you, what's going on, Rob? Hey, I got to get to work and got to go to work in 5 minutes. So any last word? Let me read this comment real quick. All that love shit is just programming anyway. It's a man's birthright to subdue this world as he pleases, not how society says he should. Good stuff. Yeah, so I'm not a selfish person. I love people too, but it's just different. Like people have love as this definition, but you got to realize everybody has their definitions of different things. Just like happiness for you and happiness for me is different. Same thing with love. There is not one across the board thing. So if I say I feel this way, then that means this, and that. No, it means this, and that to you, not to me. You know what I'm saying? I can love you, do anything for you, and you can call me 5 o'clock in the morning. I still have your back, but it's not that. Oh, I don't like it. It's just weird, bro. Because it's not that I don't even like it for myself.
Hey,
I don't even like to see it, bro. When I see that bubblegum stuff on Facebook, it'd be like, yuck. Oh, that's so fucking corny,
hey,
bro.
all right, thank you. All right, have a good one. You know, every kiss that began with K, got motherfuckers thinking that they know what love is. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That has been programming us. So now, even today, a guy, he'll feel like he's doing the right thing because he got a ring and he got a kiss that began with K. Ain't that a bitch? That's the world that we live in. And just like you say, everybody got their own definition of what love is. And I started realizing that just like with the term real nigga, right? And when I was younger, I thought that shit meant one thing.
Right.
But as I started getting older and started looking, I'm like, okay, he's saying he's a real nigga. This person is saying he's a real nigga, but they doing different shit. It don't make no sense. So that's when I really started realizing, like, you know what? People got their own definitions
Facts.
to what
Like,
shit mean.
like personally, I don't need a woman for anything. So all that I want from woman is positive energy, it's support, and to be in my corner. That's it. If you can't be positive, then you're not for me. It doesn't. I don't care about the technicalities and shit. Like,
man, a lot of these dudes just want a positive woman, and they be fucking it up, dude.
yeah,
I swear, it's
yeah,
so
bro.
simple.
Like,
Women, I'm sorry. That's why I'm gonna call women out. Y'all
I'm
complicate
not no hood
fuck
nigga.
out of shit. My
Yeah,
God.
Trav, I'm not no hood nigga like that. Like, you know how the hood niggas be feeling like, man, my girl down for me. She all on me. Like, she ride it. Like, I don't like that type of shit, bro. I like the opposite. I don't need no ride or die. Yeah, da, da, da. Like, no, I just want you to be a woman. Be Claire Huxtable for me, and then we can win. If you're not Claire Huxtable vibes, then it's over. It don't matter how you look. It don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter how much fire dome you give. It don't matter if you come in here and paint my house. If you ain't giving me Claire Huxtable vibes, it's over. Because it's for real. Like, man, my energy is so important, bro. And I've been down and I've been up, and I appreciate the difference, you know. But I gotta go to work. So y'all follow me on Instagram at Dominance Mindset and Raw Game. Hit the link if you want to book a consultation. If you need some assistance, the prices in there is there. My Patreon is there. If y'all want to donate later on, the links are all there. Subscribe to my other channels, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:30. Go ahead, Vonnie. You go next.
Hey, man, it was good chopping it up with y'all, man. Good chopping it up with everybody in the panel. Just touching back on what we said as far as knowing where you're going in life, believe in your own imagination, and just have the balls to stick to it, man, and plan your shit out and walk that path. And that's it, Vonnie EC.
Vonnie EC on YouTube and Instagram. Shout out to Mosman coming in late, and shout out to Hazel Eyes coming in late. We ending the show, but y'all catch the playback.
Yeah, and then there's Hazel Eyes right here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trav in the building. Follow me at Trav_Tarot, and you know what I'm saying? Just use everything you can that you feel like, you know what I'm saying, is come from a position of strength, not sadness. Use the shit that's bothering you to motivate you to do better. Life will be good. Trust that.
Good. Well, yeah, make sure y'all like the video. When the video is over, go to the comment section, drop some fire signs in the chat, and share the video with your friends. Share it on Facebook, whatever. If you're a content creator, man, share it with y'all community, because we need to get some of this toxic stuff out of here, bro. It's too much toxic content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be on my shit too, but I feel like I have enough positive in me that it balances out. Because a lot of you niggas are just all negative and shit the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I got about 15% toxic, and I'm okay with that. But I also do a lot of positive talk, a lot of inspiring and shit like that. So it's a balance. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. I see Lawrence D. Adams just went live, so y'all go over there to Lawrence D. Adams and subscribe to him. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I may do a surprise Patreon member late night show for my members in Patreon. So make sure y'all catch that. Now, Alexander, you came in last minute sudden death, but salute to you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.